welcome back to my channel. Today I'm starting a new writing vlog and I'm actually going to show you some writing. Just not right now. Right now I'm getting ready to head out to get my hair done. I only get it done twice a year as like a little perk for me. So I'm gonna go and get this colored and get a new cut. I think I'm gonna cut it. I think it's too long. I think I figured out that I just can't deal with long hair. I'm not my 15-year-old self anymore, and I don't have the time or the patience to deal with long hair. So I'm gonna get a cut, gonna be an adult. Not that that has anything to do with it, but first, caffeine. And I love that saying, but first coffee, but I don't drink coffee, so I need to adapt it to say, but first caffeine, or but first soda, because that's what I'm gonna go get. And get that and then head to my hair appointment, and I'm super excited. I have been wanting to cover some gray up for a while. It didn't take long really for the gray to show. Old age, stress causes my gray, I guess. Anyway, I am gonna get on the road and get going because I don't want to be late for my appointment. And I'm so super excited to have just a day to myself, and I will catch you guys back later. I'm Kasey LeAlma, and I'm an aspiring author, planner nerd, and a purse fanatic, and if I'm being totally honest, a bookaholic. Thanks for joining me here on my channel today. I'm so excited for you to be here, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to join this community with me and fellow writers and planner nerds and purse lovers. Good afternoon. It is Saturday. I got my hair done yesterday. I got 9 inches cut off, so it feels so great. Feels so great to get that done. I thought I wanted to grow my hair out long, but I don't think I am. I'm not 15-year-old Kasey with long hair, and the only thing I had to do to it was brush it and wash it, you know, occasionally. Now I have to do more to it. Okay, so what I have planned for today, which right now I'm looking at a house. I really want to buy a new house, but that's probably not gonna happen. But my plan for today is to buy Romancing the Beat story structure for romance novels. Because if you've seen my latest videos, I've told you how Camp Nano did not go according to plan, and I've taken that as a sign that I need to maybe take a break from Ember Storm. I am going to get back into revisions for book 1, but before I do that, I wanted to spend this weekend, really Saturday, because yesterday we did stuff with friends, and then tomorrow is a lot of driving and, you know, getting budget and meal planning done. So today it is already 2 o'clock. I'm gonna buy the Romancing the Beat story structure, and I'm going to read it and kind of take notes on this historical romance idea that I had a while back. It's been a while. It's actually I think it's in this notebook. Yes, so I started outlining it according to the Romancing the Beat story structure. Someone was nice enough from one of my writing groups to send me a Word document typing up all the beats from this book, but didn't really have like explaining the beats or stuff. So I kind of followed the beats and did an outline like last year sometime, or man, I don't even know when I wrote this or this idea came about. But I'm going to spend today just working up this outline, working up, you know, what if questions, and just get everything on the page and, you know, see where it goes. I have always, which this was like before I was more of a plotter, but when I was a pantser, I would have several stories at different points in time, and I would work on whichever one I wanted to whenever I had time to write. And since I've started, you know, thinking about my publishing career and trying to get better at a writing routine schedule and wanting to publish next year, I've only focused on Ember Storm, you know, for the last 2 years. That's really all I've been focusing on, and I think it's hit me that I can't do that. So my hope with this is that maybe 1 or 2 days a month I focus on this story, this historical romance that I have, and I just work on it. And the rest of the days of the month I work on Ember Storm, on the revisions. I think, you know, shifting my mind to something else might help me with feeling excited to work on Ember Storm. And that's exactly what I want. I want to be excited when I work on it. I want to be happy to work on it. I don't want working on Ember Storm to become a chore or full-time. I don't want it to become like my full-time job where I'm just going through the motions and, you know, doing the work but not necessarily really enjoying it anymore. I mean, there are days that I do enjoy my full-time job and I don't hate what I do. I just, you know, would rather be creating. So that is the plan for today, is to buy this book and start reading it, you know, flesh out some ideas that I have for it. So I had a gift card from like Christmas that I hadn't used all the money on, and so the book is $5.99 and I have a gift card for $5.94, so I only owe 5 cents for this book, which is great. I love that my mother-in-law knows me so well. I love it that she knows me so well that every Christmas and birthdays I usually get a gift card to either Amazon to buy books there or to Barnes & Noble. And Barnes & Noble is my preferred book retailer because I have a Nook, and so I prefer to buy books on it. But it doesn't really matter. I just like to buy books. Glad that she does that. So I'm gonna figure out why this didn't process. I clicked pay to submit and it wouldn't go through. I don't know if because it's 5 cents it doesn't want to go through. So I'm gonna tinker with this and get this done, and then I'm going to set myself up in my bedroom probably and start reading and taking notes for my historical romance idea. Okay, so I've moved into the bedroom, as you could tell. All my stuffies, teddy bears from my childhood are behind me, but I did want to show you that I did pick up Wired for a Story a while back, and I read the first chapter, but I think I'm going to reread it here shortly. Probably not today, but I am going to read it this month and take notes. And then I also picked up this book called Writing for Emotional Impact, and I'm definitely going to try to get this done this month too. I'm trying to use May as a month of focusing on writing craft stuff and, you know, taking notes and just letting all of it sink in before I jump back into revisions for book 1 of Ember Storm. And then I made sure to grab my journal where I write everything down in, just in case I come upon something that I need to write. And I grabbed my favorite pen. It's a Simply Gilded pen, gel point pen 0.5. I love writing with this with my Erin Condren paper. This is the Erin Condren lined notebook. It is my favorite paper to write on. It's pretty pricey. I mean, you can go to Walmart and get a 3-subject notebook, you know, for $5 or something, and these are $16, and you get, I don't know how many pages you get, but this is a completely new notebook. I haven't wrote in it yet, and I got this cover on it that has inspirational anime that I love. Some of my favorites, some of my favorite, you know, cartoons that I have watched that I loved. So I just put that cover on it to give me some inspiration today as I go through writing this historical romance ideal down. So I'm gonna get started on reading Romancing the Beat and taking notes. I just wanted to close out this video. It is Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. May 12th, I believe, is the day. I should really know what day it is. But I just wanted to let you know how my Saturday went with outlining and working on this new historical romance. And I have to say that I think it was easier to outline than my urban fantasy. And I don't know if that's because I have so many ideas for the urban fantasy and it's a series, and this historical romance is just one book. And I honestly think I want to have it as a novella and not a full-length novel. I'm thinking about just writing it for 40,000, probably less than 40,000 words, I think is my goal for it. Not sure when I'll get back to it, but it's there, and I really like the plot points that I have picked out, and I need to dive a little deeper into character and how my characters are going to be. But overall, I really enjoyed working through this outline. It doesn't show me the picture, but I did use Romancing the Beat, Story Structure for Romance Novels by Gwen Hayes. If you want to check it out, I enjoyed the book. It was a very short read. It's only like 71 pages, and it took me maybe an hour to read or something, because I did stop and take some notes and kind of like think about my story as I was reading it. The other thing that I got from her that I really enjoyed was she had a printout that you can get if you subscribe to her newsletter, and I usually subscribe to a lot of newsletters, so it wasn't a big deal to sign up for it. But it just has like section, because she breaks the 3-act story structure into 4 sections, where so that Act 2 is split into 2 parts, and then she just has the different plot points listed in each square and gives you some like what should be happening in this plot point. And so I just used this paper and worked my way through. I got first act done. Trying to find my papers. I got the first act done on Saturday, and then Sunday night I had some more time and I finished it up. I did kind of rush through some parts. Let me see. It was right after the midpoint. I was like, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I have an idea of what should happen here, and so I did write that down. I'm not exactly sure if it's the best possible scene to show the part that needs to be shown here, so I may change that, but I did think it was a lot easier to outline this than my urban fantasy. Again, that might be because this is a one book and my urban fantasy is 4 or 5 books. And then also I started writing my urban fantasy before I did any sort of outlining and before I really knew a story structure. And I think that plays a role into it, because now I'm going back and I'm re-outlining to see if my ideas and plots will fit into it. And I think that is harder than starting with a fresh new outline and a fresh new story and just starting fresh with a new idea. I think that is easier to work through outlines with than trying to make sure that your story is outlined properly. Yes, I enjoyed the Romancing the Beat book. I highly recommend if you're writing romance. Like I said, I had an easier time outlining this. There could be other reasons. Another reason might be because mostly I read historical romance books, and so outlining this, I kind of was able to draw from my reading experience and put that on paper. Anyway, I just want to mention it here now. Today, you'll be seeing this on Friday, May 14th. I am having a productivity sprints on May 15th at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you want to join me for those sprints, I don't know yet what I will be working on. I may be doing some more historical romance stuff, or I may be diving back into Ember Storm. I don't know as of yet, but I will be doing 20-minute productivity sprints with 5 to 10 minutes of chatting with you guys, and I can't wait for them, and I hope that you'll join me on May 15th at 11 p.m. for an hour or two of sprints. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching my video, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you here in this community. I also post over on Instagram at my handle Kasey LeAlma. It's the same at Instagram as it here on YouTube, and it is linked down in the description for easy use. And as always, guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.